Starting Konech with another game of Oblivion Remastered. And we're here at Fort Saskia, and that's where we're going to go inside. So we fought a couple bandits here. We came up to the edge of the mountains. Our clan stronghold is on the other side, but we got banished, you know. It's all in the past. What we're going to do is put our helmet on. Never want to go into combat without it. Now, we don't know what we'll find here. And I've probably been here before, but it's not like a location that I'm an expert in. For all that I play Oblivion in the past, like, there's honestly only a couple handfuls of places that I went all the time. It looks like we've got... And they're just gossiping.
This is sad news.
So long.
Farewell.
Alright, yeah, so they're just chatting. We're not gonna learn anything from talking to them. We're gonna go back up this way and then shoot them a few times, even though it takes like a lot of fatigue. We need to get... Oh, I thought she'd miss me, but... They all want me to do my worst, but it's not gonna be as bad as they think. Ah, gauntlets. At last, we can take these dang shackles off. And now we've got pants. Good, good. Now we're armored up. They're gonna be sorry they messed with this orc lady.
You'll never take me down.
It would be nice to get a shield, though.
Die.
Oh, right, an Argonian who's calling me orc filth. Yeah, we're just gonna take that, I guess. Do we carry a torch in our offhand while we're waiting? Yes. Of course we do. Good.
Die.
Close distance. Clean. Yeah, you know, the torch is fine. Be better for a shield so it's not like constantly there and when we're just about our business. All right, so what's going on with this place? We got a Talos, little Talos statue up there. No, it's just a dude in the pose. Not everybody dressed that way is Talos. It's not a rat, it's me! Oh, it's like a dagger person. They're never gonna be able to stand up to a heavily armored orc.
To arms! To arms!
Oh, there you go, yeah.
You will know pain.
Are they going like a super long way around? They are. They are gonna pull every single dude in this whole place to me. But can I use this to my advantage? I don't think so. I think we're just gonna have to brawl. Miss me. It almost might be better to leave the battle mage alive so that he'll use magic on us so that we can get it for our own inscrutable purposes, and by that I mean spell absorption for restoration casts. We took the Atronax Stone, so we don't regenerate magic on our own on this character. I have a chair. You say I play on PC? Correct. Yeah, that's the only thing I game on. I have a Switch as well, but I never play on it. Okay, so this is just like an alternate path, and this whole place seems very convoluted. We're just gonna keep on running, and you know, anybody that we find that seems like they're mad at us, we're just gonna punch them in the face with a stick that's attached to an axe, or maybe a sick warhammer. Oh yeah, that'll show them. Never should have come here. We got some bones, you know, nothing like some nice bones. Ah, a Hall of Legends. Well, we might want to deal with what else is around here first. And also, like, you know, see if we can figure out a little bit more of what's going on in this place. Alright, so there's traps all over. Oh, and chests. Say I should try a change of scene. You know, I've heard that one recommended by some people. Hey, Natasha. Good morning. Found a book about the Fighters Guild. That's fine. We found some healing potions. That is super excellent. We will definitely need those. Because until we get alchemy off of the ground, you know, because we don't regenerate magic at all, unless we get it cast on us, there's it's a lot harder to heal a character like this than it is typically. You saw the lake update? You think it's nice? Oh, great, great. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, I think it's coming together pretty nicely. Even if some of it might be a little too busy, you know, I can always break whatever, like, seems excessive or whatever, but... Alright, that's the chests. Is everything down here? Yeah, I mean, there'd probably only be all of this stuff. And beds. Well, we can't sleep with enemies nearby, naturally. Alright, so... From this place, we're just getting, okay. This door is locked, and there's, like, a rat behind it. It's very hard. We're gonna open it, though, because I'm, like, good at lockpicking now, right? I mean, like, in real life. Because the thing about lockpicking is that if you don't remember how to do it yet, it's very difficult to do properly or at all in this game. But now that I've done it a few times, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember how to do it properly. So whenever I was first playing the remaster, man, I was lousy at the lockpicking, just super bad for a while. That's a trap? No, it's just a weird wall. Hey, Minikman. We are fighting rats underneath this fort. It's not going super well for them. As you might expect, we hit them with a hammer. I'm playing a mod pack that's a rebalancing of stuff, so rather than a bunch of enemies that like scale with your level, it sort of like seeds the world in a different way, right? So like on the base game, if you get to level 30, you'll be fighting like level 30 wolves. And in this one, it's like, you know, maybe that's dumb. Maybe a wolf should stay one strength, you know. But so instead of going down into some cave and, you know, or like ancient ruin and then just like a bunch of weak people are there, it's like even though you're really low level, the end people are still like really powerful because you're going into a dangerous place. Which is sort of like how it was more in Morrowind, and I'm like, why am I walking around in the dark when I have this beautiful torch where everything can be illuminated? Alright, it looks like there's not a whole lot going on down here, but we did open a very hard door, and that is good. It showed that my confidence in my lockpicking abilities had not been totally misplaced. Did I backtrack? Maybe. Here we go. So there's a Hall of Legends in another zone, which we get to some way. There we go. There had to have been something I didn't find, and now I found it. 2 somethings I hadn't found? Yes. Truly good gameplay. I think it was this way. It would make sense. I could go to the map. No, that's the exit. Alright, we'll go to the map. It's the opposite of the way I was going. Excellent. Hello, Bobby the AK. What is up? Well, we are running around here in the depths of Fort Skinia. We are figuring out basically nothing about the story of the place. But there's a lot of very rude people here. Or there were. Now there's a significantly lower amount of rude people here. And I like to think that we have contributed to this. We looked at him with our tusks and our piercing blue eyes and said, "Do you want me to decorate you with a warhammer? Because I will decorate you with a warhammer." Alright, speaking of decorations, we've got a skeleton in the distance. Our archery skill is very low, but the only way to get it slightly higher is by shooting at skeletons. And as we're not probably ever going to be doing, like, ranged damage magic, we're going to need some sort of ranged attack. Dodge an arrow, close the distance, and smash! Elegant and graceful. Good. We've agitated everyone. Now all we have to do is fight them. Alright, one from the left, one from the right. We'll go this way, close the distance in this direction. And then by the time the other one comes around, we'll already be ready. Unless they're already here. Yikes, alright. HP kinda low. Yeah, let's just go ahead and pop the old potion. Can I repair right now? No. So I don't have, like, that much HP. Yes, I'll block it with my axe. That'll show him. Never should have come here. I like yelling the Skyrim stuff at him. Lets him know where we came from. Alright. So, for all that it has a Hall of Legends, it looks like we're meant to infer rather than be instructed as to the manner of their legendry. Any secret boxes? Sometimes there'll be a secret box up somewhere. Is that it? Is that all there is? No, there's a whole other segment on the other side. Okay. It will probably be much of the same sort of thing. We'll figure that out. We get there. 2 Shadow Banish wine. It's very expensive. And it lets you see in the dark. Oh, okay. It is for a quest. I think I remember getting that on a previous character and not doing it. So that'll be our active quest, you know. That'll be our new motivation. We'll try to figure out what's up with this wine. Oh no, not a ghost. I'm afraid of ghosts. So the problem with ghosts is I can't hurt them. That actually, you know, when you think about it, is a more severe problem than it initially sounds like. But fortunately, I also don't have to fight them. You know, we'll leave the ghost undisturbed. I kind of wanted to look around a little bit and see what was going on in there, but we might just bail. Yeah, because you can just sort of kite them like so, you know, if you see a place where you can jump down, because they are after all zombies and ghosts, and not exactly as clever as they might be. Zombies and probably run kind of fast, and ghosts, as you would imagine, spend most of their time going ooh, and that means you can kind of ignore them. All right, that's the fort. It doesn't look like there's much going on here. Not every place is cool. Kind of a bummer. I was kind of hoping to find something that was, you know, unique or interesting. But it just looks like, you know, kind of an ordinary old fort, I suppose. I mean, there's the weird, like, catacombs underneath it with the rats, but, like, that's like, oh, there's a cool room with a bunch of rats. That's hardly a compelling thing. I mean, being chased out of it by a ghost is vaguely interesting. No, that's not. I went to the wrong way again. Alright, this way. But yeah, we'll just run out, you know. We did a little bit of technically heroism. After all, like, these people needed our help. We're just gonna snag some stuff to take to the local town. Over encumbered. Not wonderful. Wait, it's a place called Hero Hill? You're joking. I didn't actually know this place was here. Or if I did, I forgot about it. Apparently, in our quest to become a hero, we have come to literally the Hill of Heroes. Is it right here? Oh, the hollowed out rock. I'm like, this must be like a quest. Can I put stuff here? Will it ever disappear? I don't know. We're gonna put something here and test it. Put the Amulet of Kings here? No, they would get mad. We will put our stolen stash of stuff inside of the hollowed out rock that we have found. I don't know if things disappear here. If they do, it won't be any great loss. But we'll come back to it eventually and be able to see. This will also, you know, have the benefit of not making us look like the person that we are, which is someone who has acquired a medium amount of stuff that's not theirs. Alright, there we go. Now the hollowed out rock has some stuff. And here's Hero Hill. Very low HP. Can't wait yet. Feels bad. I mean, it'll be fine. But hopefully that if that hollowed out rock works as a stash, that'll be great. We can use that for all of our our sketchy behaviors. We're being chased by a wolf, which is fine. We're just gonna go up here, because there's like a magic regen thing. Whenever you see one of those with the Atronach sign, you gotta grab a hold of it, because it's the only way you can get magic, you know. Oh no, I didn't. Must have been the moon. Anyway, it'll take that wolf like 10 years to make its way up this incline. I'm like, he's right on top of me, isn't he? And smash! Alright, now that we're at the town, I'm not gonna fast travel on this character, but it's gonna be like a sparing and logical use, you know, like there, where I'm already at a town and I'm like, oh, I'm on the wrong side of a wall. Or if it's like, go to this town, now go back here. But in general, if I'm like at a town and they're like, run and go do this thing, I'm gonna try to, you know, actually do that. Try to do like a medium version of avoiding fast travel. Which is, I think, a nicer way to do it. And also, it'll let me, you know, level up my athletics. It's very important to be athletic if you want to be an orc. And I do. I desperately wish to be an athletic orc. It's all that we want. We're going to rent a room.
Welcome. This is fight.
We might already have
a
one.
What?
We do not already have one. We're always renting a room here. She's like super rude, but hey, what are you gonna do? We're gonna sleep through the night and then, you know, do the old shuffle where we go around to various shops and sell them our totally reasonably acquired goods. But first we should repair them. Very good to repair stuff. Orcs already have like a bunch of armor at the start. And hey, there we go. We get a level up. Now level 3. We're standing there holding on to our imaginary mace. We will take luck. And more strength. And more personality. Because what Saskia wants more than anything is to be liked. And strong, and lucky. She knows those are the most important qualities. A person can be fast and agile.
How can I help you today, friend?
But if they're not well liked, and they're not lucky, then they're going to be cast out of their stronghold anyway. And of course she's got to be strong, because orc reasons. Man, the armor really shimmers in the rain. Borba's Goods and Stores.
Borba gra uzgash. We've got everything the adventurer needs. I'm an old adventurer myself, and I know what's wanted. So? Don't talk so. That's just really whatever you want. Don't talk so. That's just I accept. I have no choice.
They're like, hey, you don't actually know what you're doing here, do you?
Please,
I'm like, look,
please,
it's
I'm sorry.
fine.
Don't try to Real sorry. I don't. What? Sorry. Rimmo.
This
No
is like
more.
the worst
You're
minigame
frightening
ever.
me. What a
I'm
dumb
supposed
joke.
to be able to
I
learn how to
accept
do it,
what?
and
Not
theoretically
really.
I am, but I'm
Not now.
just so bad
What
at
a
it.
dumb Rimmo. I accept. I haven't. Don't talk such. Whatever you want. That's well done.
Anyway, you know, you can spend like all day doing
Have a
it
look around.
and
You won't find better prices
and never get any better
crap,
at it
that's
as
more
far
than
as
I'd
I'm
usually
concerned.
pay. That's a good deal.
I think the worst part about shopkeepers is
That's
how
a
frequently
good
they
price, but-
opine.
You made a good.
You're like, they always want to be like, hey, good job. You're like, I know it was good. You don't have to tell me that it was a good deal when I sold you those bergamot seeds or whatever.
Stop talking.
I think the dialogue can go down. We're not going to be likely doing too much story dialogue for a while. Alright, so now we've got plenty of carry weight again. A nice shimmery set of armor. And this quest, and I don't know if it even... No, it doesn't. It doesn't tell us where to go. We can go to the Imperial City and try to talk to like a wine merchant. That could be sensible. But I think we'll talk to some folks around here in Cheydinhal and see if anybody has anything that they're having a problem with.
Books. Concerning this.
Ah,
Go
so
ahead.
now we have to persuade
Yeah,
her.
I get. Oh, please. Not now. Gracious. What a... Don't try to... Yeah. Oh, please. I salute you. That's amazing. Don't try to manipulate me. You can't scare me. Don't waste your flat... Not bad. Not... That's just... What nonsense. Such a good... You can't... Not now. Not later. My life is that... Sure. That's... Oh, please. Sure. What such adventure.
So some characters are much more angry about bad choices. Alright, so now at 53, will you tell me?
Imperials hate Dark Elves. Dark Elves hate Imperials. Imperials hate that a no-name Lalu trader got made into a count. Andal Indurus doesn't help his case by having a prat for a son and a wife that dies in very suspicious circumstances. Our Dark Elves left Morrowind to get away from the church and state, and they don't like it when Imperials get all holy and patriotic with them. Of course, local Dark Elves tend to be money-grubbing, alcoholic lowbrows with little education or culture.
Yikes, Machina.
Since I read a lot and
Yikes.
speak well and don't drink brandy from milk pails, I guess I qualify as an Imperial. But on the whole, I like Cheydinhal's Dark Elves better than I like the Imperials. So, go figure.
Alright, so that's not a quest, but man, was she was really willing to talk a lot of trash. Once we convinced her that we were cool.
Farewell.
A Nirn route? Where? Oh, she's already following me. I would delight myself in Skyrim from, like, finding ways to get them to be in a corner or whatever. Downstairs, and then grab whatever the best thing around was. What about you?
Hello there. What? I
Any
understand
rumors? The
Farewell.
Fighters Guild. Everyone wants me to join them. We're gonna go see this Count. See if he's got anything he wants us to do. Cheydinhal in the rain is just so wonderful. Or actually, no, we need to go pray at the chapel. Because I think we've got some disease. And not one of the cool ones like porphyric hemophilia. Ah, the bells ring. Oh no, oh no, oh no, I'm stuck. I mean moderately, not actually. There we go. Everything is the same again.
How goes it?
Alright. Afflictions taken care of. Was it Akatosh? Yes. We've got an Akatosh blessing. Because they have little way shrines the gods do out in the wild, and they're not labeled on the map or anything.
I don't know you, and I don't care to
But you just come across them, and then you click on them, and then they're like, hey, now go to a chapel and do a prayer, and you'll get a blessing of the god. And you do. This is the well that lets you into... It's labeled Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary? Are you joking? Anyway, it's the back path to the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. This is the abandoned house. Is it labeled Dark Brotherhood House? Wait, it has an easy lock? It'll just let me go in? Why did I think the abandoned house required a key? Maybe you can get in and you just go to the basement and that's where the door is? Okay, yeah, that's right. I remember now. I'm not qualified, right, to get in here. I just want to look at the door. The ancient black door to Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. Like, how are you gonna label it that? We're not in the group. Sanguine, my brother. We don't know the answer. But anyway, if there was any ambiguity in your head about what kind of place this was, the door being labeled as door to the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary would have cleared it right up, so you know. It says something about this town that they're not willing to look at the name of the well. And we're just gonna walk into this house in the middle of the day and see if anything cool is here. Why? Reasons? Oh, they've got a dog. They've got 2 dogs. That's right, this lady trains dogs. Are they gonna punch me? Oh no, they're good dogs. Oh, who's a good dog, Luna? Who's a good dog, Daisy? Well, now I don't want to take any of the lady's stuff. I forgot that this was the lady who loved dogs. Look, they got little dog beds. They got little bones. Don't worry, I'm not going to take your bones. But they have to sleep downstairs. You know, she doesn't want them up with her. Alright, well, a couple of good dogs. They're guarding the house. But they're not, like, mean about it, you know, so that's nice. We're gonna leave them in peace. That's so funny. Alright, let's try somebody else's house. She's gonna walk inside and her dogs are gonna be like, what? Weren't you just here? I saw a lady, she had armor on. Nope. Won't be able to do it right now, I don't think. Trespassing, technically.
Get out of here.
Oh, my bad. My bad. You know, if you just leave when they ask you to, it's all fine. Like, oh, sorry, wrong house. Whoopsie.
I can eat for a day with a single coin.
Here's
Thank
a
you, kind
coin.
lady. The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money if you've got the stones for it. Blessings of
Everybody
Mystara.
wants me
I
to
can
join
see
them.
They charged me 5 gold for littering. Littering? I barely make that in a year. These fines are ridiculous.
Well, don't litter.
Ever since Ulrich Leyland took over the captain of the guard post, the city's gone downhill. It's getting almost scary to walk the streets. The guards have imposed new, ridiculously heavy fines. For
Mistreatment
every
by the captain of the
under
guard,
sun.
you say?
They almost seem to make up laws just for charging fines. If you can't pay the fine, they can take your property away or toss you in the castle dungeons. Nothing we can do about it, really.
I
If
bet
you're
I could do
interested,
something about
go
it.
talk to Levana Nidarin. She seems the most outspoken against Ulrich and his new fines.
All right.
Blessings of
Corruption and conscience.
new upon you.
That lady whose house we walked into now wants us to be in here. That would explain why it wasn't locked. And now she's totally cool with me being in her house. I'm going into the basement, where I'm not supposed to be. See if we can get extra information before meeting her. Is she hiding anything? Is she hiding any fine vintages? Apples and pears. Alright. She appears to be an upstanding citizen who didn't actually have as many apples as she thought. Or as much gold. Anyway.
Hello.
Ah, so nice to meet you. Yes, I will sit. Now tell me what ails you.
You seem far too nice to be one of Ulrich's men. What can I do for you? Oh, please, don't even get me started. That madman won't be satisfied until everyone in town is dead broke. Or in jail. What in Oblivion is Ulrich doing with all that money anyway? I'm sure he's lining his pockets with the
These
gold
are
of the good
questions.
citizens of Cheydinhal. Take my good friend Aldous Othran, for example. In the last month, he's been fined 6 times. 6! All for being drunk and disorderly. Have you ever gone past a guard barracks? When are they not drunk and disorderly? What kind of a stupid fine is that? Well, Aldous couldn't pay the last 2 fines, so they seized his home and threw him into the street until he could pay it.
Wow, that does seem
Bastards.
excessive. Not that your friend seems nice, Levana.
The Count, he could care less about our plight. As long as the roast suckling pig is delivered to his feast table, he's as happy as can be. Well, there's one man who seems to care. Garrus Durelian, the second in command of the guard. I hear he isn't happy with Ulrich. I don't know what you can do for us in this situation. I mean, Ulrich is the captain, after all. Perhaps you could speak to Garrus. You can find him roaming the county hall of the castle most of the time.
I love that she's like, I don't know what you could do, but there is, I guess maybe you could talk to the disaffected second in command, as if she hasn't been waiting for somebody to come up
Fellow.
that can do this instead of
You
her.
may be able to find him roaming the streets of Cheydinhal, probably drunk. Only a month ago, he lost his wife. They were traveling the road from the Imperial City when a bandit raiding party struck.
That's rough.
He barely escaped alive. Ever since then, he's been drunk. Sure, he gets rowdy sometimes, but he's never hurt anyone. I don't know where the Count found him, but I sure wish he'd send him back. He's a menace to this town. Garrus may be our only hope.
Help us, Garrus Kenobi. It seems that we will be going up to the castle after all. To see what the Count of Cheydinhal has to say about this. Now, I've done this quest before. I don't remember it. Something might click as we go a little further into it. I love Cheydinhal, but this was I love the Dark Brotherhood quest line.
Oh.
Although I haven't done it in this in Remastered yet, but big fan of it. So, you know, you're always in Cheydinhal when you're coming in and out of the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary.
I'm listening.
Oh, I was like, I want to pick these flowers. I can't. I'm not allowed. I'm just going to tromp all over them with my big iron feet. Don't mind me, just walking slowly, being orky.
Well met.
Yes, well met.
What do you want?
Garrus, what a beautiful full head of hair you have.
I can't say I'm prepared to. All right.
All right, now we got to play the
Sorry.
Persuade game. No
What
joke,
nonsense.
no admire.
Yes.
Yes, boast.
Yes. Not now. Sorry. I wish I accept. I have no. Sorry. I don't get it. What a great. Don't try to manipulate me. That's just. I wish I could say that. Don't talk such rot. All right.
All right, is that good enough?
I can't say I'm.
No, we got to do a little better.
That's what nonsense. No more. You're right. Yes. That's just stupid. What remarkable. Yes. Yes. Sorry. I don't get it. Don't really. Yes. Yeah. You think that's fun? Don't wait. I wish I could say that. That's just what nonsense. Remarkable. Yes. Yes. Whatever you want.
Oh no, coerce was good.
Sorry. Well done. Don't try.
Been
to
doing it wrong
manipulate.
this whole
What
time.
Nonsense. Sorry.
Oh wow, yeah, I did it
accept.
super
I wish
wrong.
I could say that. Well done.
All right, well at least he's amenable to the game.
Don't try. You think that's fun? Not now. Sorry. Really? Yes. Yes. Whatever you say. Sorry. I wish I could say that. Don't. What nonsense. That's just stupid. I wish I could say it. Don't try to manipulate
All right,
me.
and then we can bribe him.
What a how nice. That works for. It appears you've spoken
There
to
we go.
Ivana. I know she
After a
sounds
bunch
bit
of
like
bad
raving
speech
mad woman,
games.
but she isn't far from the truth. Ulrich is definitely up to something. Every day we take in exorbitant fines from the people. Where most of that money goes, I have a good idea. Ulrich keeps his quarters locked. But I have things
Uh-huh.
to decide.
You want me
Things he
to
has there
break
could
in,
never
I
be
see.
purchased for the captain's salary. At first, I thought maybe he was from wealthy stock, but many of the goods have been delivered recently. I'd love to bring him to task in front of Count Lindaris, but I dare not without a solid witness that will speak against him. Honestly, she's never done anything to be fined or get in trouble. Yet. The person I'd love to bring in as a witness is Aldous Othran. That is, if we could sober him up for 5 minutes. I haven't approached him myself, as Ulrich has eyes everywhere. However, he doesn't know you well enough yet to suspect anything. If you want to help, you need to get Aldous to agree to become a witness. Nothing else can be done. Aldous is living on the street now that his house has been seized. I begged Ulrich to give him more time, but he wouldn't. He won't be hard to find. You must locate Aldous. He's a danger to himself and others in his.
All right, we got to help out this Aldous guy. We got to get him his house back. That's what heroes do. love Cheydinhal. It's like the lush landscape in the shadow of the snowy mountains. It's just a really, really wonderful juxtaposition of biomes, as now I call them because of Minecraft. I mean, I knew what the word meant, but I never used it to describe like a geographical area that was, you know, ecologically distinct or whatever. Like, I never used it, but now it's like a very logical word to use for the concept. All right, let's find this poor man who lost his wife and had his house seized cruelly by the state, and is now standing in the rain in the middle of a field saying, where did it all go wrong?
Who are you?
Who am I? I'm Saskia.
That stupid swit. Throw me out of my home, Willie. I'll show him a thing or two about messing with an author, and all I did was fall down, sure. Maybe even vomited on the floor of the tavern. Charged me 6 times, Ulrich. Charge me, you betcha. Well, I'm not standing for this anymore.
Oh no, like, wait, no. So I guess he's like, now we've provoked him to action? This is worrisome. I don't guess we can stop him. I don't know. Definitely worrisome. We're just gonna slowly walk with him and hope nothing bad happens whenever we arrive to where we're going. He is carrying a dagger, which isn't a super great sign. Oh, he's trying to get into his house.
This is my house. Get out of the way. Move, I say.
Sir, this property has been seized by his lordship, the Count of Cheydinhal. Leave immediately.
I said move. By my ancestors, I'll
And that's
put you
Ulrich
on
there
the
with the
ground
axe
with a
walking
split
behind.
lip.
Sir, I must warn you that threatening a city guardsman is an offense punishable by a fine of no less than 50 gold. Pay, or be jailed.
You swit. How dare you? Ulrich be damned. He can take his fine.
Ulrich's just walking
stuff it
around.
up his
He's not paying
backside.
attention to this.
You've been warned. You are now under arrest. Please, come with me.
I'll go nowhere with you, Thatcher. Nowhere.
Oh no.
Let's get this over with.
I can't move.
Why won't you?
Oh. Aldous.
Die!
Sad. You know, he had been in despair. I think he would want me to have his pewter mug.
Move along, citizen. There's nothing to be done here.
Nothing to be done here.
You saw what happened. I had no choice. Aldous attacked first, and I had to defend myself.
You could have
If
hit
you
him with the
don't
shield.
like it, take it up with Ulrich. Move along, please.
I mean, in fairness, the dude did pull a knife on him and swing it at him. My character would have done the same, with or without the legal justification. Still, sad that Aldous had to go down like this. Is there a back door to get into his house? We're gonna take him to the steps of the chapel, so that the steps of Notre Dame can condemn. Hey Joker, you ask if I play PUBG? No, that's one of the. Come on. We're gonna get you here. It's hard to move a body in these games, you know. They don't make it simple. All right, Sanctuary. He, you know, the This is close enough to the doors, you know. We did well for him, you know. That's as close as you can get to giving somebody a respectful burial in this game. Indeed, Natasha. He could have at least worn some armor. You know, that's the thing, is that's a character that, you know, was drunk all the time, so he probably wasn't thinking when he showed up there that I want to...
Get out of my way before I have you slapped in irons.
You what?
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
What's wrong? Oh no. They killed him? I can't believe this. Ever since his wife passed at the hands of the bandits, his life has been miserable. I'd grown to become fond of him. I wanted to take him into my house, but I was afraid. And now look what's become of him. There are no more options left. Ulrich must
Oh yeah,
be
she
dealt
was
with,
falling in
and
love with him.
actions
She's
speak
big
louder
mad
than
about it.
words. You must do something for me. Go tell Ulrich that I have some information that incriminates him.
Oh.
Tell him to come alone or he won't get it.
Oh.
Leave him here, and I'll do the rest.
Okay. This is gonna be...
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
Hey, Ulrich, good news.
Get out of my way.
He'll pay. I promise you.
Get out of my...
But he's right here.
What's wrong? I'll make the...
Okay, she's gonna do the burial arrangements.
Ulrich will not
I don't
buy
know
his
you,
way
and
out
I
of
don't
this
care to
one.
know you.
He'll pay.
Oh. So, she says to do that, but the quest says, this doesn't sound like the best method to deal with Ulrich. I think I should talk to Garrus first, then decide how to handle the situation. Well, how convenient for me. I like that the game told me how to think about a problem. Being ironic. I don't like that. I'm actually kind of annoyed by the formatting of this quest for that reason, right? There should have been a choice for me to say no to her. Or yes, and not talk to the cat. You know, whatever. I feel, as I'm saying this, I'm like, you know, I remember having these complaints before. Should try Zombie Border Patrol. Not familiar. It's like a zombie wave game.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead. This isn't Magic the Gathering. I have come with information of grave import.
We must put an end to this travesty of justice. Aldous will be mourned. I won't sit by and watch the innocent being driven to the brink like that. Something must be done, but without bloodshed. Lavanna has always been quick-tempered. You must reconsider her plan. It can only lead to prison for her and for you. I swear that Ulrich
It's
will
not a
pay for
prison
this.
built that could keep me
You
in.
must handle this carefully and prove to the Count that he needs to be arrested. Ulrich has been watching me, so I haven't been able to enact the plan I devised to bring him down. That ends today, now that you're here. The evidence we need to incriminate Ulrich must lie within his quarters. You must sneak in there
Oh
and
no.
retrieve it without being
I'm
seen.
not a very
If
stealthy
you're
orc.
caught, there isn't anything I can do to help you. Just be careful. Aldous' death is indeed a tragedy. We'll do what we can.
Say in that game, you find out who the zombies are, and you dispatch the zombies and take the non-zombies to your place. You know, interesting. Probably not gonna play it. I normally don't play that many games at a time.
Put that back. How do you do? Worthless thief.
What? I'm not a worthless thief. Is this guy in jail right now?
It is just Ragnar, the poor porter. Do you wish to beat me? Punish me? Of course, Ragnar deserves your scorn.
Oh, poor guy.
Pity this one, please. Ragnar is your friend, no? There were lights. Farewell.
Alright, so we'll just wait for all of them to go where they're going. Alright, so this is where the guard go to sleep. Which means there's the dungeon, and I'm allowed to open this door. Yeah, I'm allowed to. It didn't say it was red, so it's not trespassing. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna... Now that we're in here, is there anyone in this place who can detect me? Why am I detectable? It doesn't matter. Does he have like a cat in here? Who's watching me? Alright, we've got... Boom. Alright. All of that to rob him a little bit. Okay, so he's got super nice clothes, but like... Say the faces of the lion versus the Khajiit are 3 at modern game level compared to the original. Oh yeah, dude. The Khajiit and the Argonians, both of the beast races, I think look amazing. And, Alright, so we're in his quarters. So like a secret... Oh, it's a note in between the... A suspicious letter. I think I just heard a door open, so we're just gonna... Maybe it's above us. Dear Isabel Jedi, I should be able to send you another package of money and goods within the month. This posting has proved to be more lucrative than I'd first suspected. Who knew that Indris would be so easy to dupe? He doesn't even care. Wow. He's just writing it all down. He's so busy wrapped up in his own affairs, and I mean that literally. Oh, that he has no time to pay attention to the daily operations of Cheydinhal. I've decided to raise the fines again next month. Then we can begin constructing that summer keep we'd always wanted, my cousins. More to come soon. My love to both of you. Yes, don't mind if I do. Cheydinhal Jailer, don't worry, it won't be me that you need to speak to about this. Cheydinhal Jailer. Rakwanar, you're a good guy.
It is just Ragnar. I can show you some.
Oh, he's a hand-to-hand trainer. He can teach you how to punch.
I'm listening.
What a good cat. We're gonna admire him. He doesn't like admiring.
I doubt it. You win this one. Don't talk. That's in. I doubt it. I doubt not. Wait, that's enough. Don't try. I won't. That's really funny. Ragnar is. Leave me alone.
Alright. Through all of that effort, we have made Rakwanar go from liking us to not liking us very much. I'm bad at the speech game, and people don't really like orcs. This is just, you know, re-emphasizing to Saskia how important it is to be a likable person, and we're going to keep on putting our points into personality for the foreseeable future for this reason. But now, the path of the hero leads us here with incriminating evidence.
You're back. Good. Did you find the evidence?
Of course I did.
You've done it. This letter will spell his undoing when I present it to Count Indaris. Splendid work. Splendid work indeed. I must hasten to the Count and deliver this immediately. Please, meet me back at the Cheydinhal Bridge Inn in about 2 hours.
What a strange instruction. Go back to this inn in 2 hours. I'm gonna go deliver this letter by myself. Well, hopefully nothing bad happens to him. Alright, we're just gonna sit here and have a bite to eat. Have a nice apple and bread loaf and ale, you know. Any other stolen goods that we might happen to have on us, just chomp down, be like, oh yeah, some nice rice. Delicious. And wait for about 2 hours, and now let's see,
Oh. Hello.
I've come from
Garrus.
speaking with Count Indaris, and I've news for you.
Yes?
After speaking to the Count, and in light of the evidence you recovered, Ulrich has been removed from his post and arrested.
Haha!
Many guards are coming forward with more evidence of his greed, so it's safe to say he'll be spending quite a bit of time in the city dungeons. I've been promoted to the post of Captain of the Guard, and hope to return respect to the peacekeepers of this town. The Count and I thank you for helping bring Ulrich's hold on Cheydinhal to an end, and for doing so without unnecessary bloodshed. As a token of our gratitude, as you did this at the risk of false imprisonment, or perhaps your life, we reward you this bounty of gold. On behalf of the people of Cheydinhal,
A bounty of gold.
Thank you.
And I get a ton, 1,200, yeah. So I have, one of the mods is a rebalancing of quest rewards. So rather than give you, you know, 100 gold because you're level 3, it's like if you do something that's super important, you know, like rescue, like, you know, like a nobleman's child, or like here where I exposed a bunch of corruption, you get a better reward for it. And that's part of the mod pack that I put together. I didn't know this one would be so lucrative. It does make sense. I didn't know that there'd be a gold reward in general, but that's a good example of why I wanted this mod anyway, because while it's going to make getting money harder for a lot of reasons, especially as far as it goes forward, it also is going to make it more practical to do quests and give you, you know, advantageous results to doing all of that. But all right, good stuff. We have solved the problem of people getting shaken down in Cheydinhal. And now Ulrich has been thrown into jail. I think a lot of the ways that I start the Dark Brotherhood is by sneaking into the jail and getting rid of him. But, you know, I don't know if we'll do it in this run. In any case, that's all I've got for you right now. I've got to go and get about my day. Bye, Natasha. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you've enjoyed, and perhaps I'll see you in another stream or video. Should be streaming sometime much later tonight, you know, if you're watching in the future. Disregard all the time-sensitive information. But anyway, that's it for me. See you guys.